everyone, and welcome to the Spiel. If you haven't already noticed, I'm not Angie Wyatt, but I am Kandi Bradford filling in for our illustrious host. And just to make the crew feel a little more comfortable with me today, I've promised them that I'm going to try and emulate at least a couple of Angie traits. So throughout the show, you might notice random dancing or really loud laughing, but we've got a great show coming up for you today from right here in the heart of Marion, Illinois, right here on the square. And we are going to be hosting a local Southern Illinois musical talent, Jonah McGuire. We're also going to be talking to a young lady who is taking the powerlifting sport by storm. We'll also meet the founder of an annual benefit aimed at helping our veterans in need. And then we'll be spieling it in the kitchen with Franklin Yard, the hottest new food, hotel, and entertainment venue in Southern Illinois. We have it all coming up right here on the Spiel.
Hi, my name's Jonah McGuire. This is a song I wrote last week. It's called Smoke Blind. My nails grow long, long in my dreams, cutting at familiar seams. They crack apart in pieces when I fold in my hand. I am feckless, reckless, understand. My hair grows long, long from my fears of eyes and mouths and hands and feet and ears. To be seen was washing in the cold, dark damp. I am worn now, or torn on demand. Raise the dead, all in your head. Turn it out and back again. The circle comes, I've heard it said. Smoke blind, smoke blind. My eyes see long, long from the scout, and the way back down looks worse than any out. It wasn't pictures of me that I picked through to defend, just a lot that came up short into the wind. My feet kicked long, long alone, but the raging sea sent something free to flow. It held a name that I knew, carved into the mast. It is part me, part everything, part past. Raise the dead, all in your head. Turn it out circle comes. I've heard it said, smoke blind, smoke blinds.
I've never lived in a city before, and it's just a whole new experience. And I've been surrounded by like some incredible people and lots of incredible musicians, and those are the people that are helping me make my record a reality.
I always grew up in the gym area, everything. Both my parents competed in bodybuilding, and we used to own a gym, so they built the gym and everything. So I was always raised around it.
There's so much stigma around behavioral health and mental health. My job is to make you feel welcome, to understand what's going on, and to provide you the resources, education, and opportunities available. And you may not even know what you're ready for. You may be like, I'm not ready for medication or anything, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be just about that to come see me. It's about getting your child help. And the sooner we get your child help, the better outcomes.
We want people to be able to be hands-on with their customers and be able to make sure that they get what that customer wants and that it looks good on them.
We do shape hats, size boots. We like to fit people in jeans.
When people are trying on clothes, I want them to look their best. I want to make sure they're in the right size, the length is right in the jeans. I want to make sure they have the right size shirt on.
They really appreciate that hands-on customer service.
Sedona means tranquility. I'm Christy Rosicki.
I am Ron Brzicki,
the owners of Sedona Bistro.
All we can do is supply good food, good service, and do the best we can every day. You come in, my job is to prove that, hey, we're good enough that you want to come back.
We are here in the studio with Jonah McGuire. It's a local singer, songwriter, musician. You play all kinds of instruments. Is there anything that you don't do as far as music goes?
There's plenty that I can't do, I promise you that.
Well, we really enjoyed your performance and your voice. We were talking about this a little bit off camera. The twang, I called it a howl. You called it a yip. How do you describe your style?
I guess I'm not really sure. I feel like the yelp definitely comes from my years of like covering Tyler Childers and stuff like that. That just kind of like seeped its way into my voice. But when it comes to like the country twangy side, I definitely lean more towards like the Americana like folk side of that. So like one of my heroes that I try to sound like is like Townes Van Zandt. So yeah.
Now, is country music, is that what you're mainly doing?
I love country music, but I write lots of different kinds of music. Like, yeah. I try to write a little bit of everything if I can.
Now, the song that you performed here for us today, that's something that you wrote just recently. Where do you get the inspiration for this music?
The reason why I got that idea is because I keep my nails long on my right hand to play guitar. And I was sitting in my car on my lunch break and somebody asked me to help them like pick up something heavy and I broke my nail. And I was like, oh, there's probably a song in there. And so then that was where the first line came from and then I just wrote the rest of it sitting there.
I mean, I think that's incredible. Just some little minute everyday thing sparks a song in you. Now, you said there was some type of moment in your life, and you didn't go into it, but that kind of said where you saw, this is the path that I'm supposed to go down.
At the end of 2023, I kind of set the intention for the new year that like, I wanted to find my purpose. Because I was going to law school. I had just taken the LSATs, and I'd done pretty good. Like I was on the road to go to law school, you know? Yeah. And I knew I was convincing myself to really go into that. And so just a few months later, there was just, like layer after layer just got peeled back until I just kind of had like a reckoning night. A song by Adrienne Linker called Anything came on my YouTube recommended. And it was a live version that she did in the studio. And it brought me to tears and I just kept crying. And over again, I kept saying to myself, is this really the thing that I'm going to give up on? Yeah. This thing that I've always found time for, regardless of everything else going in my life. This thing that makes me feel the way that nothing else does. Is this the thing I'm going to give up on? And basically since that night, I haven't looked back and nothing's been the same. And like, I've had confirmation after confirmation of just stuff flowing into my life that it wouldn't be there if I didn't think that it was meant to be there.
Yeah, that's amazing. God speaks to us in mysterious ways.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
That's fantastic. Now, you made your, I guess, songwriting, performing your own songs debut just next door at Little Nashville. How did that come about, and what was that like?
I just kind of went on a Sunday on a whim. This is right as soon as I got home from my spring semester of my junior year of college. I just went and played a song, and Aaron seemed to like it pretty well. And then what followed was just like several months of a relationship between me and Little Nashville, and playing there a lot. I played there quite a bit. Yeah.
Whenever I was doing, when I was listening to some of your music, I mean, Little Nashville kept coming up. So
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come and see you over there sometime. I'm assuming that that's still a venue that you're gonna be at.
Yeah, they're pretty booked out like here in the next few months, but Dennis and I are always in contact on when I can get booked over there. So yeah.
Okay. So you've moved to St. Louis. You're working on an album. Tell me what's in your future.
So St. Louis, I view it as like a bit of an incubation city right now. I love it there. I've never lived in a city before, and it's just a whole new experience, and I've been surrounded by like some incredible people and lots of incredible musicians, and those are the people that are helping me make my record a reality.
Well, is there anything else that you want to mention? I know we want to definitely tell our viewers how they can listen to your music or where they can see you. So.
Yeah, my music is on Spotify. I've got my debut EP that came out back in December. It's up there, as well as a single called Play Fights. Yeah, you can also like listen to demos as I release them on my YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. That's where I try to keep stuff that's like flowing out. I just will post the video. I've also got a SoundCloud with a bunch of demos from years past. Or you can follow me on Instagram. Reach out if you ever have any questions about my music or anything like that. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being with us.
Of course.
We appreciate you, and we've thoroughly enjoyed your performance.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for having me, everybody. Yeah.
We'll be right back with more of the Spiel.
He took me through a squat workout, never done it before, first time ever squatting, and the first time I ever squatted, I guess it was a state record, or I don't know if it was a world record, but it was a state record.
Here we are now going into our 12th concert, and instead of 4 veterans a year, we've spent almost $1.5 million on almost 1,000 families.
I mean, that's incredible.
We are the best kept secret in CRHPC.
Our clinic provides a vital role in our community.
We can get you the answers you're looking for.
The sliding fee program.
It can discount all the services that we have within CRHPC.
Marketplace insurance.
If you feel overwhelmed or if you can't do it yourself, then we can do that assistance for you.
Getting medications at a reduced cost.
We can provide resources for you for health, food, shelter, clothing.
Call us in advance and we can schedule transportation, round trip.
A lot of insurances actually pay for transportation.
We do have a translator. We will help you wherever you want, all over the clinic.
We also have SHIP counselors that are certified for
Medicare, Medicaid.
We are here to help.
We're willing to work with you no matter what.
Call us at 833-209-0498 or visit us at crhbc.org.
Shout out to our sponsor of the Spiel in the Kitchen, Prairie Farms. They are now out with a single serve iced coffee, everybody. And the crowd goes wild. So listen, their whole slogan, which I love this, it's like skip those long lines, get your single serve, and they're your favorite coffee house flavors. Single serve Prairie Farms, good job. They've always had it in the half gallons and done really, really well in stores, so it's nice to see that.
I like this. You can grab it, take it in your car.
And go, that's it.
This is Martina Toohill, and she was a natural. She's one of them people that when I'm sitting in the office, I hear them as they leave say, "Thank you, Martina. We really appreciate all the help that you gave us today."
I'm very particular and I'm passionate to the customer. I love seeing a smile on their face.
So we encourage people to stop in, meet our salespeople, meet our people. They'll become your friends if you shop here.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
We are here in the studio today with Marley Parrish, and I want to make sure that I get her very prestigious title correct. She is a 4-time world record holder and national powerlifting champion.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's a mouthful. I had to practice that a bunch of times. I mean, that's a lot. That's quite a title.
Thank you.
I wouldn't think you're 15 years old,
yes, ma'am,
into powerlifting. How did you get into this?
So basically, I always grew up in the gym area, everything. Both my parents competed in bodybuilding, and we used to own a gym, so they built the gym and everything. So I was always raised around it and everything. Well, then I was about like 13 years old, and I was kind of like having like a mentally hard time, just life in general. And so my dad, he called this trainer who, his name is Dawson Monfort, and he works for, he's the owner of Rise Performance. And he called him, he's like, hey, can you just take her through a workout? She just needs to blow off some steam. And so he came down, I'm like, I have no idea what this is. Sure, let's try it out. So he took me through a squat workout, never done it before, first time ever squatting. And the first time I ever squatted, I guess it was a state record, or I don't know if it was a world record, but it was a state record.
Yeah.
And we laughed.
The first time?
The first time I ever did it, yes. And we laughed because we didn't think it was real. We were like, all right, whatever. And so we did some more digging and found out that it was true. I'm like, well, maybe I have something to this. So then the next few days later, I tried deadlift, and I deadlifted, first time ever maxing out was 315.
Gosh.
And turns out that was a state record, or maybe more as well.
Yeah.
So we kind of freaked out, and we're like, okay, we need to do this seriously. And I really enjoyed it. So just from there on, I kind of I got closer to Rise Performance. That's where I train. And Dawson Monfort, he became like a second dad to me, and also a coach. Yeah. So I've just kept going since then.
So you said this was when you were 13. So
yes.
You've only been doing this for 2 years,
ma'am.
and you've already gained all of that recognition in just 2 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't want to skip ahead of ourselves, but right now, what's your top weight?
In which lift?
In both.
In all three of them? Because there's three. Okay.
Give us all three.
Okay, so in the squat, my highest lift that I've ever done in a competition was 402 pounds. My bench press was 253 pounds, and it was pause. You have to pause it at your chest in competition. And then my deadlift was 446 pounds. So...
that's incredible.
Thank you.
I'm thinking, I might lift 50, 100 pounds if I'm real lucky. So how does that compare? Obviously you're winning. You're at the top.
Thank you.
But how does that compare with the other young women who are competing? What's the range here?
They're all absolutely amazing. They all have such a great talent in this sport. I think it's really cool because it's still kind of new, so everyone's still progressing so much. Obviously, the more you look up, it's Amanda Lawrence, she's one of the top powerlifters. She is amazing. She's a boss. They all have so many. It's just what's so great about this sport is sure, it is a competition where you're competing against other people, but it's more of you versus you. Can you be better than you were yesterday? Can you be better? It's that's what's really fun about it.
I love that mindset. So how often do you train?
I train 3 days a week. So I do weightlifting, powerlifting 3 days a week. And then my other days I try to do cardio or the Stairmaster, stuff like that, just keep me moving. So I think stereotypically a lot people say that powerlifters aren't very fit or very I don't have endurance and everything, and so I try to be the exception of that and prove to people that you can be athletic and still keep your health up while also lifting heavy. So,
what are you most proud of so far?
What I'm most proud, honestly, taking away from the awards, because the titles are fun. You work, I trained 16 weeks for the nationals, right? I worked my butt off for it and everything, and I'm this is going to be amazing, and it absolutely was. It was I never would have dreamed at 13 years old I'd be a national champion. But I think the most rewarding thing is seeing little girls and stuff look up to you and are oh my gosh, how do you do this? Or there's these two little girls at the gym, Finley, Dawson's daughter, and then Kimber Webb, and they are two amazing little girls, and they're constantly looking up, and it's not pressure, but it's keep myself in line, because I'm a representation, and they look up to you. I think that's more rewarding than any award, is having people look up to you and want to follow in your footsteps.
That's a very insightful and thoughtful way to think of it, especially for somebody your age. Your parents must be super proud of you, and I know they've been really instrumental. How have they supported you through all this?
Oh gosh, grocery lists, absolutely. Food is one of the top things.
Okay.
So they are very good at keeping my food, making sure there's always food in the house. They always drive me, obviously I can't drive myself, so they take me to the gym. I'm
Not
sure
yet,
that's
but soon.
Yes, 10 more days. But I'm sure that's my Nana also steps in and helps too. Like everyone in my family is really supportive with that. Like if I need a ride, someone's there. If I need help, someone's there. Like there's always somebody, and they're very good at. And even my little brother, he comes. I know he doesn't want to sit in the gym all the time, but he's there. So it's very awesome. I'm very blessed. So.
That's amazing. It sounds like you have a fantastic support system.
I do. I'm very grateful. Yes.
So you're so young. What's next for you? Like, what's your goal?
I would say goal, like ultimately would be when they add it into the Olympics, I think would be like my ultimate goal is to go to the Olympics and compete and, place. That would be my biggest goal. Win gold, that's obviously everyone's goal. But
of course. Well, when you go to the Olympics, not if, when you go to the Olympics, you're going to have to come back here
yes, ma'am.
and tell us about that.
Okay, I will.
I mean, that's so incredible. Just your drive at such a young age and your commitment and just the way you think about it.
Thank you.
I think is very, very impressive. Is there anything else that you want to talk about that we haven't touched on?
I wouldn't say too many things. I just want all the people, I'm not just rooting for women in this sport. I'm rooting for everybody in this sport, but I just want everyone to know this is something that everyone can do. Strong is beautiful, like I've said multiple times, and just be yourself and success follows passion. That's just my biggest thing. So
okay, success follows passion. Well, I think you're a fantastic role model, and I love your passion for this. And I can't wait to see you go to the Olympics.
Thank you.
And thanks so much for coming and sharing all of this with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a treat.
Yeah.
So thank you.
We'll be right back.
It's a super cool, affordable 2-day music festival located in Columbia, Illinois, which is about 15 minutes from downtown St. Louis and roughly 2 hours from here. And it's a 2-day music festival featuring national touring talent.
So it's casual fine dining, elevated service, but our staff is very warm, welcoming, truly passionate about what they do, whether you're coming in for a date night or a celebration or just a great meal. We're so honored to serve you and be part of making memories. We're happy to be a space that people can come and make those special memories.
I'm Shanna Sauls.
Cameron Yelsanovich.
Dr. Sue Burge, and I'm a family physician.
I am a fan of pediatrics. I chose healthcare because I like to help people, not only when people are at their best, but I want to help people that are at their worst become better.
I had a love of working with people. I really like connecting with people, getting to know their story, and I thought this was a really good way to be able to do that.
Family practice was always where it was at for me. We're doing great things, helping people live happier and healthier lives.
CRHPC offers a lot of different services.
There's no way they're all here.
They're all here.
Are you kidding me? I'll see straight jacket. Thank you, Lucas.
And all
Great on fish, great on beef. It's even good with chips.
Hey guys, I'm Michaela Lane and welcome to my tour bus.
Okay.
They're experiencing your enthusiasm, your love.
What is it that you want to achieve every day? What is that footprint that you're trying to leave?
I'm James Dannemiller, owner of Sensible Solutions. We do HVAC, plumbing, and electrical, and we also do septic installs and maintenance. So we're your all-around mechanical, electrical, plumbing company. We're local, we're honest, we'll tell you exactly what the issue is. We're not going to try to sell you a new unit because of a capacitor.
If anybody's worried or their system's getting older,
you can find us on Facebook or Google. You can call 573-450-3271.
We are here at the Spiel with Dustin Row, who is the founder of the Songs for Soldiers concert. Tell us a little bit about what Songs for Soldiers is, because even though it is here in Southern Illinois, it's within 2 hours of Marion, I don't know that people around here know what it is. So tell us about it.
That's why I'm here. It's a super cool, affordable 2-day music festival located in Columbia, Illinois, which is about 15 minutes from downtown St. Louis and roughly 2 hours from here. And it's a 2-day music festival featuring national touring talent, usually a country artist and usually alternative rock or classic rock in that vein. We always do it the first or second weekend of September. And then the coolest part about the concert is that 100% of the money we make from it, we use to help combat veterans all year through our charity Songs for Soldiers. So the charity is called Songs for Soldiers, the concert's called Songs for Soldiers, but it's the same thing.
So you came up with this concept to do this. Why is this something that is important to you?
Kind of a perfect storm situation. When I got back from my tour in Iraq, I was over there from roughly February 04 to March 05, something like that, about 13 months. I'm a musician too, so I still to this day have a fun little cover band and do that on the weekends. And I had just basically realized, whoa, a bunch of my friends are back doing more tours. And they were doing more tours and signing up for them because of they needed a job. And then I really started focusing more on veteran issues. And it kind of led to several years later in 2013, starting Songs for Soldiers.
So this is something that's really close to your heart.
Yeah. The final straw was we lost 3 guys on our tour. And then another guy killed himself after the tour several years later. So I just started really paying close attention to veterans issues. So my idea was, okay, I know, let's just get me and my cover band friends and their cover band friends and let's do this thing. And we'll call it Songs for Soldiers. And then we'll help 4 veterans a year, hence the name. That was the plan. Yeah. And then when the money's out, we'll just do it again next year and help 4 more veterans. Yeah. So I just started my own not-for-profit through the state of Illinois. Not on my own. I gave that packet right to a lawyer friend because I didn't understand a word in it, and she got us incorporated. And here we are now going into our 12th concert, and instead of 4 veterans a year, we've spent almost $1.5 million on almost 1,000 families.
I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah, we turned our attention to having national talent. So I think the first national act we ever booked was Bret Michaels, and that was really fun. And
I was there for that. I had the VIP.
He was good. He was really good.
I loved it. It was awesome.
And since then, we've had some great names. Cheap Trick, Travis Tritt, Granger Smith, Jordan Davis. Gin Blossoms, Tonic, Stir, Everclear. So it's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, you've had some incredible names come to the small town of Columbia, Illinois.
Yeah, and they love it. I think it's kind of funny, like the artists don't really know where they're going, and then they get there and it's just like easy.
Yeah.
It's just a little town.
The concert is it's so much fun, and so many people come out. It's like the entire community really gets into it.
Yeah.
You see you're wearing one of the shirts.
Yep.
I mean, the shirts are a huge deal.
Yeah.
Everybody is like, when are the shirts coming out? When are the shirts coming out?
Yeah, I think our merch gets us like 30 or 40 grand a year.
I mean, I know I have several of them. I mean, it's a big deal. Tell us a little bit about what that money is going toward and the types of things that it's doing to help veterans.
Sure. Another big thing with me at the beginning was making sure that, and the reason why we started our own charity was to make sure that hey, let's make sure this money actually gets spent on people, right? And not astronomical administrative costs and stuff. So that's why, we started our own. And so what's also cool and more levels of transparency with our donors and people that come to the show is if a veteran comes to us, I should start by saying about 90% of the veterans come through the VA. Okay. So we're known as a resource all over the country through several VAs that, if a doctor's meeting with somebody with a brain injury or PTSD, or if somebody's working through a physical injury, oh man, I'm 2 months behind on my mortgage too. And they're the ones that hear the side stories, insert us, right? And then they'll apply through our website. We check them out, vet them out. And let's just say a veteran's like, yeah, I'm $3,000 behind on my mortgage. Okay, well, we're gonna help you out. And then we pay the mortgage directly. Does that make sense? Yeah. We don't give veteran John Smith $3,000. We get his mortgage information and pay it directly. So you name it, we have come across it. As I mentioned, a lot of help with mortgages. We've done a lot of housing placement with first month's rent, deposits, right? Sure. Lots of medical bills. People were behind. Service animals. We've done physical building projects. I think one of my favorites is probably, I'm sure he's passed by now, but he was a World War II veteran and teamed up with Home Depot and built him a wheelchair ramp, right? So
that's incredible. Well, it sounds like there's pretty much nothing you won't do to help the veterans.
Yeah, we helped. I think the weirdest thing we ever did and had to shop for that probably got us on some government watch lists was a veteran was starting his own taxidermy business.
Oh.
He's like, here's the list of tools we need. And as we were searching for this stuff, I'm like, this stuff looks like murder weapons. Anyways, but yeah, he started his own. He's a country boy, and that's what he does now. I mean, you name it. When I say we've come across it,
it sounds like it. There's nothing that you all won't help.
And we've said no a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cool thing about being an independent organization is, this might sound a little cold, but you have to want to help yourself too, right?
Absolutely.
And the VA as a government entity has to hear, see, take on every case. We have the flexibility, like, look, dude, like if you're going to be in this situation month after month after month, we're not going to waste our blue collar donor based money on this, and this.
Yeah.
Like we're really trying to help fix things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I think that probably makes people who are, part of the effort to raise this money feel better about what they're doing.
Do
they
our
know
due diligence with the veterans.
Absolutely.
Not always perfect because, that's life,
Yeah.
but I'd say we get most of them right.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there anything else that you want to add that maybe we haven't talked about?
I guess the only other thing I would say about the show is that my favorite part about the show, other than what we're doing there with the money raised, is that it's still like I think people are pretty sick of concert prices.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll find a more affordable show.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to come to both nights, it's $50 for a weekend pass or $30 each night. Our beers are still like $5 or $6.
It is. That's true.
T-shirts are $20. It's
incredibly affordable.
Kids under 12, and if you're a veteran, you get in free.
Yeah.
You get to bring your lawn chair. So it's really weird. It's like a huge show. We bring in all the proper production and LED walls, but then you're just in Columbia. Next thing you know, you're in your car. Next thing you know, you're home.
How many veterans do you think that you have helped through this
I know
concert? 12 years. Tell me.
We are. I can't remember the exact number, but I think we're within 15 of being over 1,000 veterans.
Wow.
I know. We just Teresa just sent that out the other day. So
that's amazing.
Coming up on about $1.5 million spent on different cases.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For helping veterans, and thank you for your service.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay. Thanks again.
You bet.
And we will be right back with more of the spiel.
I'd had a little bit of training in kicking and punching, but this was just really fun. I don't know. It's so fun to play a secret agent.
Columbia, is there's still a lot of farms. There's still a lot of fresh local produce, and so we're so excited to start those kind of partnerships.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
We can actually provide resources for you for
marketplace, insurance,
medication resources,
Medicare and Medicaid,
transportation. We help people that don't have insurance.
Our sliding fee program, it is based on your household income and size.
We can assist both our patients and those who are not our patients. We don't turn anyone away.
We want everyone to know we're here for them.
Please give us a call because we will do whatever we can to help you have affordable and reliable health care.
I'm James Dannemiller, owner of Sensible Solutions. We do HVAC, plumbing, and electrical, and we also do septic installs and maintenance. So we're your all-around mechanical, electrical, plumbing company. We're local, we're honest, we'll tell you exactly what the issue is. We're not going to try to sell you a new unit because of a capacitor.
If anybody's worried or their system's getting older,
you can find us on Facebook or Google. You can call 573-450-3271.
The summer movie season is upon us, and the Spiel's TV and movie critic Tim Estilos managed to snag an interview with actress Rebel Wilson and her Pitch Perfect co-star Anna Camp as they talk about their upcoming action comedy, Bride Hard.
You guys, tonight is gonna be the best bachelorette party ever because it was organized by my oldest friend, Sam!
Come up, I just have to go.
What? Sam?
Okay, boys and girls, operation's happening tonight.
I'm going to get the package.
Who runs out on their best friend's bachelorette?
What is her job that is so important?
That was so my bad. It was just crazy work emergency.
We changed all of our plans for you, and then you just disappeared. Virginia, would you be my new maid of honor?
Oh.
Hi.
A pleasure to see you two ladies. Congratulations on this film.
Oh,
Thank you so much. We love it. We can't wait for everybody to finally see it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, first question to Rebel. Rebel, what's it like to tap into your action hero mode for this film? I mean, you were great in this.
Oh, thank you so much. I loved it. I loved a chance. I think the director, Simon, referred to me as the Tasmanian devil at times.
He did.
Because I just could power up.
Yeah.
And I did, weirdly, I had a little bit of a background. I did a couple of years of martial arts when I was younger. JKA, Shotokan Karate.
Whoa.
Yeah, which is how I know a little bit of Japanese. So I'd had a little bit of training in kicking and punching, but this was just really fun. I don't know. It's so fun to play a secret agent and an operative. Like it's just so fun. And normally, being more in the comedy space, you don't get to play those kind of roles. But I really enjoyed it.
In fact, I was talking to Simon this morning. He gave you huge props, especially in the nunchuck scene. We won't say any more than that.
Oh, yeah. I use curling irons as nunchucks. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry to interrupt the happy occasion, folks. We're here for one reason. Hey, you are not supposed to be in here.
Did I miss the wedding?
And Anna, this is kind of a reunion for the two of you in that, you both co-starred in the Pitch Perfect films, but also you're friends in real life off screen. So, what was it like you two coming together and sort of mirroring your personal relationship in this film?
Oh, it was awful. That's so hard. It was just like, I can't even believe what I have to do. No, it was the best thing ever. I was so thrilled and I couldn't wait to act with her again because she's one of my favorite scene partners I've ever had, truly. And it was just so delightful to be able to be on set with a friend who gets your comedy and then you get theirs and you get to play and have a good time. And we cracked each other up a lot. We had a lot of inside jokes when we were shooting, which was also really fun. So it was just a dream come true to be able to work with her again. Guys, I just saw Sam. She's not who I thought she was. She's a total secret agent. Do you even feel pain?
I'm human, aren't I?
Oh, I don't know. Are you?
And I just love, if you guys might have seen Anna in so many different things, like she was just in You, the Netflix series, and then she's just shot Scream movie, and she's in so much. She does such diverse work, but I love just doing comedy stuff with her because
my favorite.
Because she's just so fun to do comedy scenes with.
Thanks.
Well, it really shows in this film. So this question goes out to both of you because, first of all, congratulations to you, Rebel, on your recent wedding. So, based on your personal experience, yes, show that rock. Show that rock.
Woo! It took me a while to get used to wearing my wedding ring.
It's so pretty.
The first few days I didn't wear it because I was like, I'm not used to wearing jewelry.
Right.
But but now I wear it every day.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So based on your personal experience, your general experience going to weddings, what advice would you give to someone who is planning a wedding to avoid the sort of bridesmaid drama that we see in this film and a few other films out there?
I tried to get the right flowers for everybody.
I think there's something wrong with my flowers. I would say get good wedding planners. But who aren't going to rip you off. Because I know the wedding industry is full of people trying to rip you off.
Yeah.
And I know my wife was really on to people like the flower people and all the people because they charge double when they hear it's a wedding.
See, I'll just pay for it. I need somebody like your wife to sort of keep an eye on me because I'll just pay for it. That's the thing. I'll just be like, whatever, it's my wedding. I would also say have really good wine and have good wine around even when you're planning the wedding. That's also helpful. It takes the edge off.
Wine always makes everything a little bit better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you both for chatting with me. This has been an amazing experience, an awesome film, and I know it's going to be a big success.
Oh, thank you so much. This is just such a fun movie because we had fun making it. And I think there should be more just fun movies out there right now.
Yeah.
You've got one right here. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to chat.
Bye.
This is Solar Mission.
We're gonna save everybody together.
It's time we start killing some people.
Hey, don't play with us.
I know I've let you down as a friend, but I did kill a bunch of dudes for you.
That means a lot to me.
love that you have all of these things here in this one area, and you're like, you can come, you can make a whole weekend.
You can
of
have
it.
a whole staycation.
Yeah,
too.
you can have a whole
You can be
staycation.
out of town or be from in town, like you said, and just kind of make a weekend of it.
We see everyone, regardless of their ability to pay.
We're helping those that otherwise might not receive the care that they need. We provide courier service to all of our facilities and have a convenient drive-through service as well.
I'm really proud to be able to work for an organization that has that policy.
Our pharmacy staff and I look forward to meeting you and serving all of your pharmacy needs.
One of the things that we provide here that some stores don't is we have a person on staff, happens to be my wife Marcy. She is very good at cleaning and shaping hats.
Very good with art growing up, so I have that kind of artistic, which I feel like shaping hats has to have artistic with it.
So if you've not treated your hat correctly and it's got a little bit out of shape, we've got a professional steaming machine, and she can steam that, clean it, and get you back out on the road looking great.
We are here spieling it in the kitchen today with the team from Franklin Yard, the hottest new upscale entertainment complex in Southern Illinois. And we're doing it all courtesy of our amazing sponsor, Prairie Farms. So Franklin Yard, it's not just a hotel, it's not just a restaurant, it's all of these things. Can I have you guys just introduce yourself real quick and tell us, what is this illustrious Franklin Yard?
I'm Ryan Mendoza, I'm the general manager.
I'm Amber Wheeler. I'm the director of food and beverage for the complex.
And tell me what all you have there in this complex. It's in Columbia, Illinois, which is 2 hours away, just a little bit from Marion. So definitely an easy destination for folks who are wanting to go and have a little bit of a nicer dining and hotel experience.
Sure, yeah, and we're just a few minutes outside of St. Louis. Like you mentioned, we're calling ourselves Franklin Yard. The campus has a rich history, long history. It was first started in the 1820s as Franklin Inn. After that, it changed to the Buck Tavern, which was like a stagecoach tavern. And then in the early 1900s, Immaculate Church and School took over, and it's been the church up until just a few years ago. And so Franklin Yard consists of the Main Street Abbey, which is our event center, which is the former church space, which is a giant like Gothic cathedral, stained glass windows, bell tower.
It's absolutely
gorgeous.
beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And so we do lots and lots and lots of weddings there each year. And that's been going for about 6 years. The next piece of the puzzle was the former school building, which is now the Principal Hotel, and that opened about 6 or 7 months ago. And that's doing incredibly well. The next piece of the puzzle that just opened was Graphite Restaurant, which Amber will tell us more about. And then the final future piece is going to be called Home Court Sports Bar, and that will be in the former gymnasium, and we'll have a great big sports bar with lots of entertainment and activities.
Tell us a little bit about Graphite Restaurant.
Yeah, so it's casual fine dining, elevated service, but our staff is very warm, welcoming, truly passionate about what they do, whether you're coming in for a date night or a celebration or just a great meal. Like, we're so honored to serve you and be part of like making memories. We're happy to be a space that people can come and make those special memories. We're just very honored. We're happy to be part of it.
Well, it looks just like such a fantastic place, and we are going to get to sample today some things from the menu there. So Ryan, what is it that you're cooking up for us over here?
Right now I'm just putting the final touches on our prosciutto melon appetizer. It's toasted brioche with mascarpone style cheese, compressed melon, fresh sliced prosciutto. We'll finish it with some mint and some basil and a little bit of pistachios. So yeah, so I'm going to put the finishing touches on this guy. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So now you do have an executive chef there. Now, is he the one who is setting the menu? Do you know, besides just seasonality, kind of what his inspiration is for the menu?
Sure. Yeah, I think one of the next big goals we have for ourselves is to really connect with a lot of the local vendors. The restaurant's so new, and we're just getting out of winter season, so a lot of the farms, they're just getting rolling. Yeah. And so we're really excited to start to make those partnerships. So let me just put the finishing touches on this guy.
Okay, so now what are we drizzling over here? So
this is just a balsamic reduction. Little sweet, little tangy. Pretty.
It is pretty. So the goal is here, as you said, to eventually incorporate local ingredients and really locally.
Yeah, hyper local, I think, is what we're calling it.
Hyper local.
Yeah, like I said, because really Columbia, is there's still a lot of farms. There's still a lot of fresh local produce, and so we're so excited to start those kind of partnerships. So this is the final dish here. We want to try to do dishes that are kind of inviting and familiar. We're not trying to push the edge too much where it's kind of like avant-garde, nouveau. We're not carving a new path. We're trying to stick to things that are tried and true, but just kind of elevated.
Elevating the classics. We like to say.
Okay.
For sure.
Pediatricians are seeing firsthand how quickly illnesses can spread. See your doctor and make sure your kiddos stay well this season and every season.
They need the care of others.
There's multiple pediatric providers to choose from that are going to provide great care for your kids. Come see one of our pediatric providers at CRHPC.
With 15 locations throughout Southern Illinois, there is sure to be an office near you. Also available at crhpc.org.
There are a lot of people out there that don't have the help they need. I think it's amazing that our organization goes beyond and helps with transportation, paying for medications.
And the biggest thing that patients need help with is understanding their medical care.
We have lots of access to mental health specialists here, so we can get them set up with counseling or any other services that they require.
So there's a lot we do beyond just the health care.
We also encourage you to try to make an appointment. We'd love to see you.
Sedona means tranquility. I'm Christy Rosicki.
I am Ron Brzicki,
the owners of Sedona Bistro.
All we can do is supply good food, good service, and do the best we can every day. You come in, my job is to prove that, hey, we're good enough that you want to come back.
And we are back here in our Prairie Farms kitchen. We have already gotten to see one of the appetizers from Franklin Yard, from Graphite, the restaurant in Franklin Yard. And Amber here is going to show us some of their signature cocktails that they're going to be serving at the restaurant. And while we do that, Ryan, you just want to continue on. I know you're making us a delicious scallop dish. So while you're doing that, we'll have Amber show us some of these signature cocktails.
Perfect,
and get this party going.
So we do have a craft cocktail program at Graphite. We make all of our own syrups, all of our own shrubs. We dehydrate a lot of our garnishes. We're fresh juicing all of our juices. So we do take a lot of pride in that. They are more complex cocktails. So one of our features, our biggest seller actually is our Carbon Classic Old Fashioned. But our Carbon Classic features Old Monroe small batch bourbon. So this is from a local distillery, Old Monroe Distilling Co. In Columbia. So like Ryan talked about earlier, using a lot of local vendors. So we're so proud to be able to serve their product in one of our best-selling cocktails. So we are going to start with 2 ounces of the bourbon, like that there. A little simple syrup. A couple dashes of page house. Then we're gonna stir for about 30 seconds.
So you almost have to do a lot of prep each day in the bar with having your own pressed juices.
We make our own house simple syrup. And we use a Luxardo brandy cherry. And then the other one I'm going to make, we just added to our summer menu.
And well, you're making the one. I'm just going to
just sample.
I'm going to step on this one.
Are you a bourbon drinker?
Yes,
Oh,
I love bourbon.
You'll
So
love
I will
it.
try this, and then we'll let some of the other folks try it too.
So this is our Syllabus I Hardly Know Her cocktail. It has Grey Goose strawberry lemongrass vodka.
That is a good old fashioned.
And
Yeah,
then we have a
I approve.
house-made watermelon simple syrup.
So this is her Syllabus I Hardly Know Her.
Yes, it's one of our craft cocktails on our summer menu that we've had out for about 2 weeks.
Okay, I like that name.
Right? And
Okay, so what do we have here?
This is a blueberry lemon shrub. So a shrub is similar to a syrup, but you use vinegar instead of water with the sugar. A couple of them, we have 2 different shrubs on our current menu. They take a couple days to prepare and then you strain it. This is one of those that we make in-house as well. That vinegar just adds a little bit more complexity to the cocktail that you don't get from a traditional syrup.
Okay. Is this one ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's delicious.
So good?
Yes. Oh, I love this. I love that you have all of these things here in this one area, and you're like, you can make a whole weekend.
You can
of
have a
it.
whole staycation.
Yeah,
too.
you can have a whole
You can be
staycation.
out of town or be from in town, like you said, and just kind of make a weekend of it.
I think it's so incredibly cool that the hotel is in the old Catholic school. I mean, and that's where my kids went to PSR there. So it's going to be really interesting to go in and see how you all have
People
transformed
come in all
it.
the time just to look around, to peek in the hotel. Even during construction, like they would just wander into the restaurant and be like, I just want to look around. I used to go to school here. My kids went to school here. So a lot of people are really excited about it. I just had someone come in actually yesterday and he was like, what do the rooms look like? Because are they the classrooms? I'm like, yeah, they're the old classrooms. Like they're very spacious.
That is just so neat.
Very cool.
The history there, I mean, it couldn't get any better. And in Columbia, I know, there's a lot of hometown pride there. And just having something that's been there so long, that's such a draw. Just even like you said, for staycation for local people. I mean, I don't think you could come up with a better package for your day for that.
Right.
That looks
So this is the scallop dish. Like I said, there's the Parmesan risotto, seared scallops. There's some braised fennel and blistered tomatoes, just a little bit of pea shoots, some breadcrumbs, and a little bit of Parmesan. I do have the creme brulee as well.
Yes.
But this is ready actually.
So for special occasions, we write happy anniversary or happy birthday and chocolate on the plate. Guests really love that. Just a little special touch to thank them for celebrating with us.
Creme brulee is it's so fancy but so simple. It's just
We had a chocolate one
wonderful.
a few weeks ago and people absolutely went crazy for it.
The presentation. I love it.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the restaurant. We've touched on the Principal Hotel, but tell me a little bit about the Principal and also the Abbey and the types of events that you all host there.
So the Principal Hotel is a 40-room boutique hotel. They do have some event space there in addition to the Abbey, which is our wedding venue, but we do host, bridal showers, baby showers, other celebrations that you have. We can do that in the hotel or in the Abbey. Again, with corporate meetings and things like that, too, we can host those as well with room blocks and different breakouts and things that are needed.
Fantastic. It sounds like it can serve pretty much any need. Just about. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for coming in today, for spieling it in the kitchen with us and making all this amazing food, which we are now finally going to get to dig into.
Yeah.
So again, thank you so much. I can't wait to visit all of the establishments there at the entertainment complex.
I can't wait to
Okay,
have you.
you ready?
thanks for having us.
Okay. Well, we had a super amazing jam-packed show today. We went from the kitchen to powerlifting to music to benefit concerts, and I think everybody here, it's been a long day. Just what we were talking about. We're exhausted, but we had so much fun, and we're so glad that you came to join us. And I have to ask the crew, I told them at the beginning that I was going to try and emulate Angie just a little bit, not too much, but I think some of the random dancing, maybe the hollering out. What do you think? What do you think, Lucas? You think I managed it?
No one can be Angie.
Okay.
Not even Angie.
That's true, no one can be Angie, but it was sure fun trying to be. Thank you all so much for joining us here at the Spiel, and we'll see you next time.
So, how does it feel hosting the show?
It's hot so far. Got my pit tissue. I'm good.
There we go.
It doesn't. The I in me works.
You're so reckless, testing our luck, and I know better, but I never stop.
Bam, bam.
What? I am currently setting up the camera so that I can get the singer person in focus and in frame. And my main focus right now is worrying about the background to make sure it's like not brighter than him, but it's also not too bright, because we want you to be able to see the detail, but we don't want him to be too bright or too dark, or we don't want them to be the same exposure, because we got to create that separation with contrast.
Same old smile, and we go looking for the same old thing. You got that same old pain I hadn't felt in a while. And you keep running, calling my name, and I keep going, playing your games. You're so reckless, testing our luck, and I know better, but I never stop. But I never stop. I'll never stop.
First shoot at the Spiel. What did you think?
I think it was awesome, man. I had some great direction, and it's just not used to the set life like this. So, but working with professionals makes it a lot easier. So. And also everybody on set too.